Just 2 more Sundays until week 1 of the NFL regular season, but before Green Bay and Chicago kick off, there's still 2 more weeks left of the preseason for teams to finalize their starters and 53-man roster. While the Cowboys wait for Ezekiel Elliott to return from his siesta in Cabo, Deshaun Watson and the Texans would visit Jerry World, and Taco Charlton shows him that Michigander welcome won't be the last time you hear Taco's name. Very next play, and running back Lamar Miller's knee would collide with the helmet of defensive lineman Malik Collins. Miller was carted off the field, and the Texans announced today that Miller will miss the entire season with a torn ACL. Very next play again, and Taco Charlton continues to wreak havoc, forcing the fumble here and ends up recovering it on the Texans' 24-yard line. What a series for the third-year defensive lineman. Great field position for the Cowboys in the next possession following the forced turnover, and Dak Prescott here evades the sack and throws a dart on the run to receiver Michael Gallup. Solid ending to a solid preseason for Prescott. And the next possession for the Texans, I'm afraid it doesn't get much better for Houston. Joe Thomas blocks the punt, kicks the ball into the end zone, and recovers it for 6. Miserable first quarter for the Texans, and we won't show you any more from this game. Cowboys win 34-0 and improve to 2-1. But the biggest news of the night came out of Indianapolis, where quarterback Andrew Luck announced his retirement from football. Holding a press conference today after the Colts preseason game tonight, Luck called it the hardest decision of his life, citing his injuries as a big reason why. He's been dealing with leg injury this preseason and hasn't made an appearance all year. Over the course of his career, he's missed 26 games, including the entire 2017 season. Season opener for college football last night in Orlando. Number 8 Florida against Miami. Hey, there's former defensive coordinator Manny Diaz. Jaron Williams, named starter over Tate Martell, fires a bomb over the middle to Brevin Jordan. 25-yard touchdown pass puts Miami up 13-7. Felipe Franks would respond. An 8-yard touchdown pass to LaMichael Pirine. Florida goes back up 17-13. Next possession, though, DJ Dallas, 50-yard touchdown run. Look at these mixed tackles. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've lost count. This would put Miami up 20-17 in the fourth quarter, but Felipe Franks and Florida would respond. A 3-yard touchdown run as Franks dives into the end zone. Miami goes back up 24-20 with just over 8 minutes left to go. One last chance for Miami, and Williams loses the ball on the snap. He's sacked on 4th down. And that will do it. Number 8 Florida evades Miami, avoids the upset, and wins the game 24-20. Texas State Bobcats named a starter at the quarterback. The state's been reporting that Tyler Vitt will get the start. Vitt playing in 9 games as a freshman last season, throwing 7 touchdowns against 10 interceptions, also running in another 2. And after all the talk of NFL and college, we can't forget about high school football. The season kicks off on Thursday. But for Manor, we'll have to wait a couple more days. Opening the year on Saturday, taking on Wesco in the Valley. The Mustangs are loaded with talent on both sides of the ball. Defensive end Pinsley Uman Mielen committed to Texas, while running back Taj Brooks is headed to Texas Tech.
I think they're getting really good football players who have learned in our program how to be hard workers and how to be committed. So I think they got some really good kids, and I'm excited for them, as I am the 2 young men, and I think it's going to be a good deal for both of them.
And as always, we'll get the season started with the annual Taco Shack Bowl on our sister station, KBVO.